atmosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. How are the subsystems of the Earth connected to each other? Hello, Sci-Pals! I am Ma'am Mary Grace Ako, your science teacher for today. In this episode of Hagham Alam Hub, we are going to explain the Earth's 4 subsystems, across whose boundaries matter and energy flow. We will describe the features of the atmosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Furthermore, we will appreciate the importance of the different subsystems and our role as stewards of the Earth. In the next few minutes, we will explore science for another moment. Remember that the Earth is the only habitable planet in the entire solar system confirmed to host life. The Earth is unique because it has liquid water, plate tectonic activities, and atmosphere that shelters it from the worst of the sun's rays. To fully understand our planet, we must learn how its individual components, air, land, water, and life forms are interconnected. A system is defined as a set of interconnected components that are interacting to form a unified whole. Earth's system is essentially a closed system. It receives energy from the sun and returns some of this energy to space. The Earth is made up of 4 overlapping subsystems that contain all of the world's gases, land masses, water sources, and life forms. These 4 subsystems are also known as spheres: atmosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. With the help of my superhero friend, Super Sci-Pal, let us explore each of these subsystems. Atmosphere is the gaseous layer above the Earth's surface, primarily composed of 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. Other gases like argon, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, ozone, and other inert gases make up the remaining 1%. The atmosphere supports life because animals need oxygen, and plants need both carbon dioxide and oxygen. In addition, the atmosphere supports life indirectly by regulating climate. The atmosphere acts as both a blanket and a filter, retaining heat at night and shielding from direct solar radiation during the day. The geosphere is the solid Earth, consisting of the entire planet from the center of the core to the outer crust. This is the largest of the 4 spheres, with a depth of 6,400 kilometers. It includes the core, the mantle, and crust. The hydrosphere is the water part of the Earth, which circulates among oceans, continents, glaciers, and atmosphere. water part can be either solid, liquid, or gas. Oceans cover 71% of the Earth and contain 97.5% of its water. Lastly, the biosphere is the zone of Earth where all forms of life exist in the sea, on land, and in water. It is also known as the large ecosystem from the soil to the rainforest, from mangroves to coral reefs, and from the plankton-rich ocean surface to the deep sea. Super Sci-Fi! Earth is a complex system made up of many smaller systems through which matter and energy are continuously cycled. How are these subsystems interconnected with one another? The atmosphere protects the Earth from incoming solar rays and circulates the gases that organisms need to survive in the biosphere. The energy exchanges that continually occur between the atmosphere and both the Earth's surface and space produce our weather and climate. Meanwhile, the biosphere triggers a change of climate in the atmosphere. On the other hand, the geosphere controls the distribution of rocks, minerals, and soils. Soil, the thin layer of material on the Earth's surface, supports the growth of plants in the biosphere. The geosphere prevents the difficult hazards of nature that form the land and create an impact on our life. The different geospherical actions decide where to place the mountains in the different landforms of the Earth. It even decides where to locate a continent. Lastly, the hydrosphere plays an integral role in the survival of all life forms. It provides water for organisms for survival and to carry out its normal functions. It also serves as an important habitat for a wide range of plants and animals. The hydrosphere plays a significant role in regulating temperatures on Earth, ensuring temperatures remain within a range that is suitable for the existence of life. Besides drinking, humans also use water for domestic purposes like cooking and cleaning, as well as for industrial use. It can also be utilized for transportation, agriculture, and generation of electricity through hydropower. How does matter and energy flow across the four subsystems of the Earth? Energy flows through the atmosphere mostly by convection. The atmosphere provides the geosphere with heat and energy needed for rock breakdown and erosion. The biosphere receives gases, heat, and sunlight from the atmosphere. It receives water from the hydrosphere and the living medium from the geosphere. Energy from the sun is the driver of many Earth system processes. This energy flows into the atmosphere and heats the system up. It also heats up the hydrosphere and the land surface of the geosphere and fuels many processes in the biosphere. Differences in the amount of energy absorbed in different places set the atmosphere and oceans in motion and help determine their overall temperature and chemical structure. These motions, such as wind patterns and ocean currents, redistribute energy throughout the environment. Eventually, the energy that began as sunshine leaves the planet as earthshine and infrared radiation emitted by all parts of the planet, which reaches the top of the atmosphere. This flow of energy from the sun through the environment and back into space is a major connection in the Earth system. It defines Earth's climate. In this episode of Agham Alam Hub, we describe the features of the atmosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. The atmosphere is the gaseous layer above the Earth's surface, primarily composed of 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. It acts as both a blanket and a filter, retaining heat at night and shielding from direct solar radiation during the day. The biosphere is the zone of Earth where all forms of life exist. It serves as the ecosystem of all living and non-living organisms. It plays an integral role to support the life of organisms and their mutual interactions. The geosphere is the solid Earth, consisting of the entire planet from the center of the core to the outer crust. It controls the distribution of rocks, minerals, and soils. Lastly, the hydrosphere is the water part of the Earth, which circulates among oceans, continents, glaciers, and atmosphere. It plays an integral role in the survival of all life forms. It provides water for organisms to carry out their normal functions. We explained the Earth's 4 subsystems across whose boundaries matter and energy flow. The energy that begins as sunshine leaves the planet as earthshine, and infrared radiation emitted by all parts of the planet which reaches the top of the atmosphere. This flow of energy from the sun through the environment and back into space is a major connection in the Earth system. It defines Earth's climate. In maintaining the interaction of these 4 subsystems, human beings play an important role as stewards of the Earth. Reducing and recycling wastes or trash, conserving energy, and planting more trees are some of the ways we can help the Earth maintain its healthy environment. We must always remember that the Earth is our home and we are merely tenants of this unique planet. That's all for today, Sci-Pals! Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you again next week for another moment, only here in Agham Alam Hub, Palajan's SciTech Portal. Bye!